Hi, Chris Burns. We're going to check out each of these tablets in a row. We're going to start with the Apple iPad 2. This is the largest this way. We're going to start stacking them up one by one to show you how thin they are. And we got that one. By the way, this one and the Xoom have special backs on them from Stealth Armor. So you're going to notice custom backs there. Now, as you can see, this one is the next largest this way. So we're going to stack that one up next. Very comparable. In fact, if I didn't know better, I would say they're exactly the same. Next, we'll go to the Motorola Xoom tablet. Stack that on top. Very obviously the winner if you want the thickest. Then we'll go with the last one right here, which is again the same thickness as these for the most part. We're going to take a look at several tablets here to show you how we can hold them, each of them. This is the iPad 2. We can very obviously hold this very simply with one hand. Portrait mode. It's a little bit not quite as easy to hold it in landscape mode, but you know, it's definitely made to be held with two hands that way. One hand this way, so you're able to use it like that. Next, we'll go to the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1. This is a very comparable device. They weigh pretty much the same. I would say that this one's slightly lighter. You're able to hold it like this. There's no buttons here like there is for the iPad 2 to be hitting on accident, which is something I do quite often, otherwise I wouldn't have mentioned it. You can hold it this way very easily. You can hold it this way fairly easily because they are similar in weight, but there's just something about this that I would say, quite honestly, makes it a little bit easier to hold this way. Next, we're going to the Samsung Galaxy Tab 8.9. This is very obviously the smallest tablet of the ones we have in this row. We can hold it, you know, two hands this way, two hands that way, not a problem. We can hold it this way, one hand, hold it this way, one hand. It's not a problem. It's very thin. It's extremely light. It's amazing. I would say that an object this light, generally I'd be worried about breaking it. But this is obviously a very professionally made object. It's made of metal and plastic that isn't going to be breaking anytime soon. The next thing we'll go to is the Motorola Xoom tablet. We've been using this for some time, and I know from experience that we're going to end up putting this object down a lot to use it. It's light enough that you can hold it one way or the other. It's made to be in landscape mode like this, since you can see the logos right on over here. But this is an object that they made quite obviously with the intention of being held like this with two hands. Thanks for looking at all of the tablets we've been looking at. This is the early preview of both the new Samsung Galaxy Tab devices. We've been able to look at these as an early preview. Obviously, we can't turn them on quite yet. Down the road, we hope to have just as much a review or more than we have with the iPad 2 and the Motorola Xoom tablet.